So I'm here with Gas from Immunity and Gomez from DICE VIP.
How's it going? Hi.
I'm here to answer you guys some questions about the Aussie scene. How's gaming like down under? I mean, which is the dominant game, and how is CS considered?
The dominant game is definitely 1.6. It has the most competitions and the best competitions that lead to overseas. However, like StarCraft 2, Counter-Strike Source, Hon and Dota get a fair good showing in Australia.
And what would the main problem be in Australia in terms of the competitive scene? Is it a matter of being geographically disconnected from what is considered as the main scene, the European scene?
Yeah, you're spot on. It's sort of twofold. We're disconnected from the world, but also disconnected within Australia. The country's so big that the latency from one side of Australia to the other side is just too hard to handle to play online gaming.
And is it all in on CS for you guys, or are you still playing in like hobby?
Yeah, it's hard to play CS professionally in Australia with the teams we have hard out. So it is more of a hobby. Hopefully we can take it to a more professional level later on, with more chances and so what we get. But yeah.
And if you have to talk a little bit about the Australian playstyle, you have the Asians, you have the Americans, you have the European. How is the Aussian playstyle?
I'd probably say it's more Asian than anything. Like I don't know, our teamwork. Yeah, we lack a lot of teamwork in Australia and things like that. We really go off more of our aim, and yeah. So hopefully playing in Europe more later on more competitions, we get our teamwork a lot better. But yeah.
So it's basically a matter of just getting the experience and the
a lot of it is just experience. Experience and playing the better teams. Yeah.
So prior to World Cyber Games in LA, we're going to travel to Inferno Online in Stockholm this week. Is it the solution to be as prepared as possible for the event? Yeah,
well, I believe we've got to play in. We've got to adapt ourselves to play against the better teams, and the only way we're going to be able to do that is to boot camp against the better teams. So hopefully we play against some Swedish teams and play online, play against a lot of the European teams, so we can learn how to just get better. It's hard to get better, in Australia when you play against the same teams over and over. You don't really learn much,
So it's basically only a matter of just getting to play the Euros, and it's not much to improve team-wise?
Oh, well, everyone's sharp. I mean, that's the main thing we can practice on in Australia is our aim. I mean, we can bot and deathmatch for an endless amount of hours. So I've watched a lot of the top players, and I see ourselves as being just as sharp as the top teams. It's just we lack a lot of the mid-game teamwork and things to get us through, and losing a lot of clutches and things like that. Unless we're on fire unless our aim's on fire, then we can't really win off our teamwork at the moment. It really has to improve.
Australian teams have had a good run at World Cyber Games before.
Yeah.
Is there a specific goal for the team this year?
Hopefully we can do better than what Immunity did in 2008, which was, we got out of group stages, which I think was the first Australian team to get out of group stages at a WCG event. And then we took a map off Finland, I think. But last time before WCG we boot camped for SK, and hopefully we can do that again. I think we are, and I think that'll help us improve again, and it should be good.
Looking at the participants list so far, are there any teams in particular you are looking forward to playing, or you rather avoid until the later stage of the tournament?
I'm happy to play any team. Like any team's good. All we're trying to do is get better. We're trying to win events, but if we don't, then it's not a big thing for us. It's more about just improving, and more of a long run sort of thing than a short.
Beating the
term.
past results.
Yeah. Just improving, really.
Speaking a bit about the community in Australia, how is it small? Is it even existing? I mean, a lot of people only see especially on our side, see people pop out when you guys are playing matches and stuff.
Yeah, it is a small community. It's diminished a lot in the past 2 years, and I suppose our team and Team Immunity is Team Immunity is keeping it alive, sort of thing, and all the guys down under. But yeah, I think we need to pull the results and get better for the community to get better. I mean, the teams below us aren't going to get any better unless we get better, so they can learn off us, sort of thing. So it is important that we do improve, and hopefully with the boot camp and everything prior to WCG will help. So, yeah.
It's hard because you can't purchase the game anymore, really. So it's hard to get new people into the game. So if teams like Community can do well and get a bit of publicity, maybe people will start playing it rather than Counter-Strike Source.
And can we expect Community to be present at any other international tournaments this year except Cyber Games?
Well, I'm not sure. That's up to team or the management and all that. But hopefully we can attend any tournaments we can. We're keen to play any tournament. So yeah.
Thank you for enlightening us in the Australian scene, and if there's any shout-outs?
Just to our sponsors, our head sponsor Intel, Gale, Steel Series, BenQ, just everyone helping out, and yeah, it's great.
Thanks, and see you in LA.
So, yeah.
Thanks.